Redecentralized, social media of the future.
Please give it up to Emre Xenofontos, CEO and founder at Femic Consultancy. Please welcome on our stage. Give her a big hand. We're going forward. Please also welcome on this stage Sergey, Sevantsyan, mastermind and think tank community. So in that case, I believe you're going to have a fireside chat. Taking into account that Sergey is also a moderator quite often, I believe you can actually exchange questions and also talk about Redecentralized social media of the future. Give them a big hand, please. Once again, thank you. The floor is yours.
It's turned on? Okay.
Okay.
Looks like everyone listening to us.
So yeah, we had some changes. It's all right. My name is Maria. I'm the CEO and founder of Femic Consultancy. We are based in Dubai. We work with the Web3 industry. And this is actually a very interesting topic. So I just prepared some things to get started. I was obviously prepared for more people, but it's fine. We're going to be just me and you, which is enough. So the current setup of social media right now, centralized body that has full control over the content you publish on their platform. They also receive the full monetization revenue and they get to decide how to distribute it. They have specific rules of what you can and cannot post or what you can and cannot say. Data is given out, our data just like that. And in fact, the data brokerage industry makes over 250 billion yearly. So decentralized social media is the most appropriate answer to the monopolistic attitudes of these big tech companies. And here we want to discuss about the future of decentralized social media. And I will make you a question. First of all, I will let you introduce yourself. And then I would like to know, can social media be decentralized? Let's start with this question.
Thank you so much. Guys, first of all, my name is Sergey Sevantsyan. I am mastermind of think tank community. This is real, good, and this is very smart think tank community related to the crypto industry, related to the cutting edge technologies, related to the next our future. Looks like the future is really now. And why I called it DTV, decentralized television, because actually I am as a host of the channel. We're streaming to all the platforms which are available now. On YouTube, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Pinterest, whenever we can. That's why I call it decentralized. Because even blockchain industry as phenomena, its decentralization, it comes to so many places of recordings. If you're able to store your value at all the places where you can. That's why it's called decentralized. The next part of the question where you asked about how and where is the next step of social media. Before maybe 10, 15 or 30 years, we realized that this social media comes from centralized or well-known or the persons who able to broadcast their, because of technical availability, of technical ability. Because no one, like right now, in front of us, at least maybe 100 or 200 cameras, and even my son has his camera in his hand, and he can use it, right? But just think about 10 or 15 years before, there are no many such kind of devices which able to film us, which able to broadcast. Even Facebook make broadcasting just 5 years before. We don't know, we just maybe forgot that times, but before that only YouTube or just 1 or 2 channels giving our ability just to broadcast, to share our ideas. That's why everyone, every well-known person, every artist or every vlogger, person who able to speak about something and to share something mindful things now become the manager, become the thoughts maker, become decision maker.
Yeah.
That's the beauty.
I can take you even way, way back where the ancient Greeks and Romans lived. They always they had forums, right? The internet is a forum and it evolved now to the Web 2 where we are right now. Hopefully we're going to the Web 3. So the Romans and the ancient Greeks, they had these forums where they will discuss and then they will make opinions and stuff like that. So it evolved to the social media we have today. About the decentralized social media, where we know we have a lot of problems with the current system right now, with the big tech companies. They control the content, influencers or digital creators that I like to name them. Because, okay, they influence the amount of people that follows them, but what is an influence, right? So they're content creators. So without the content creators, social media doesn't exist, right? They don't exist. But the content creators don't get money from the platforms. So
let me a little bit go to the arguments with you. You know, treat yourself as a position who creates all this content around you, or all these, possibilities to let others speak. Of course, you want to manage it by yourselves. You do not let in people just talk what they are thinking, because
you speak about the platform.
About the platform, about the people, about so many. Look at the TV channels. Ostankino, I'm talking about the hugest Russian sharing company. About CBC or BBC, they are the owners. Look, they are the first person who created it, and of course they take in care about content which we spread out. But once we realize, as a people, once we realize that we have our own voice, our own vision, our own credibility, our community, in that case we realize, look, you created everything for us, we've been work for that, but now let us do something for ourselves. The same story is happening even with the corporate world. Look, Microsoft be the first company, the first software company, now the biggest one, who created application. But look around, so many programmers, so many developers here, all of them. And now, after that, it creates the Linux or open source, and we have so many programming things. The same story is happening in each and every area. Let's shift to a little bit to money. On the beginning, no one of us has the ideology how exactly money looks like. Who's gonna be printed, who's gonna be managed, but now we are become much more smarter, we're thinking about it more. Now we realize how exactly it looks like and works, and we are creating next platform which are more fair to each other. That's the main point.
So, okay, I understand what you're saying. So going back to the future of the decentralized social media topic we have here, Twitter hired a team to develop another protocol. Do you think they will manage to make their platform decentralized?
Time will show, to be frank, but what crypto community, I'm talking on behalf of the crypto community they will like it. Look around, so many the people around the planet who's supporting decentralization, now they have more accounts, the more accounts are existed in a Twitter. That's why maybe that can head this process, okay, taken forward. But I don't think so, so many ideas coming around, but the main thing and the main problem is how to attract all communities around to you. So many people, so many thoughts, so many ideas. That was my
next question.
Yeah, and that's the point why we want to do everything decentralized, but we as humankind would somehow control it. But this is not about decentralization. Decentralization is a truly node under control something. But it's impossible to drive it. It's impossible to manage it.
Do you believe that? Because if all of these influencers, they have millions and millions of people following them, right? They can influence them to go to another platform. So what I'm thinking is if there is the future of social media is decentralized, these big tech companies, for me personally, I believe they will not succeed. even if they want to change it, they already harm in a lot of ways, like losing the trust of the users, misinformation, having in the platform political issues or whatever, leaving them there. So users lose their trust. So of course, if an influencer will build his own platform, for instance, the CEO of Twitter that he quitted and now he's building his own platform. I'm not promoting him, by the way. But I'm saying that if one person with a community, because for content creation and influencers, it's all about community. If they have community, they can drive them to another platform. So if this needs as well a lot of money, it does as well. So let's see how it goes. What's your opinion on that?
You know, my vision is the following: is not the truly decentralization and not the truly centralization like a nature. It's something between, like a gold, like a gold medal, right? And now, what we realize, my another project is Media Coin. I'm CEO of that project as well. And in Media Coin, we are trying to reach the persons on behalf of that bloggers, vloggers, or artists. Because another case, you cannot reach the people. Like, even I am the best person in this blockchain industry, well-known KPL leader, you know, I cannot and I don't know how exactly to reach people who has another kind of interest. But if I know the persons who know that audience and that audience listen to him, or maybe they are fans or something like that, if be somehow attractive or wants to create something based on the blockchain industry or to use this blockchain technology in his communities as well, this is the chance how to throw him, use him as a hub, how through him reach their community. I think this is the next step and this is the next ability because we are a success in our this kind of story, and I think this is it works. You know how you can recheck, does your ideas work or not? Go to the market, test it. If works, you are successful. If not, you have to find another way. Now we see that the shifting is happening. Unfortunately, centralization as the phenomenon now is gone because everyone realizes it's not good. It takes so many bad things because human nature creates greedy. Human nature is greedy. He wants to take under control everything. He wants to manage it. He wants to take it happen only how we treat it. So many minds, so many people. We have to much more, much more fair to each other and much more loyal to each other. By the way, here in Dubai becomes really center point of all kind of thoughts around the planet. And this is the beauty. This is real decentralization.
So you're a content creator, by the way?
I am.
With your platform, are you a content creator?
Yes, I am personally content creator. I'm speaking so much from other conferences, presenting good ideas. You're right, but what I feel, even I am the content creator, my content comes viral when people or key opinion leaders starting to talk about it. That's where I feel finally, yes, this is the main thing and this is the good story have to be shared.
And you use all these platforms,
of
you
course.
said, YouTube, which is the one that, I think YouTube gives some monetization, right?
Yes, it is. It has some restrictions and it has some points. But by the way, I'm not so much care because even YouTube will just ban my account. Tomorrow, I will, of course, make the messages, please just unblock it somehow and what I do wrong. But I do not so attractive because I have Facebook, I have Twitter, I have even my own website, so many decentralized, not so many, just a couple of them, decentralized channels. I'm talking about sharing channels. Even we can use SiGMA TV, up to us. So many possibilities, but you have to know, you have to be technically prepared. That's the main point. If you know where is alternative way, you can choose it.
Yeah. So I've been working with like Certic, for instance, or PumaPay, the previous projects I worked. So I've worked really hard to build the social media. So if I will obey a rule, for instance, before crypto in Twitter and Instagram was not allowed to advertise it, right? We had to find other ways. It was called growth hacking, for instance. But if I would lose the account because they will ban me for one or another reason, because I violate their rules, that would be a big loss for me because it was so much hard work. Now, okay, with crypto, you can say whatever in Twitter. It's fine. It's changed.
You know, by the way, these advertising tools also, I think, has huge responsibilities under your brain. Because even, look, just I'm taking an example on myself. Okay, so many people want to advertise their projects on my decentralized television. I'm letting them do that. But if it's not takes to my vision of this next world, or I feel somehow no, I don't like to promote this kind of ideas to my audience. Let me do that. You know, of course you can say, Sergey, or you are not taking your decentralization right now. You are making your own decision. You know, guys, we are making our content, and we know how to present our audience, and we know what's their vision and how they would like to listen. And from time to time, it happens. I know about it. But the next step, you have to realize in your mind that if you do not let in others speak from your channel or on your behalf, you will lose even that audience. You will lose their attention. You will lose their vision, and you have
If
to.
If you don't let them talk, what do you mean?
Yeah, you know, because why I'm talking about that vision, because I'm letting people from my channel speak even by themselves.
You engage them.
Yeah, yes, I'm doing even that. That's why I become decentralized TV. That's why this is the TV.
What is for you decentralized? It's the technology, or is the way of doing things?
You know, for me, it's more the way of some alternative.
It's basically the way you handle your community. That's what it is for you. Okay.
Yeah, that's correct. I think we can end the discussion because I think the time is running.
Yeah.
They have to.
Yeah. I didn't see that we have the time. So we can close the panel with the last question. What is the future for you about the social media? How close we are with the whole decentralized?
You know, I think the future of our presence somewhere, it's more realistic for the humankind. By the way, all this content existed only in cyber life, only in digital. If you remember, if you want to share your ideas to someone else, if there is no internet or there is no digital, you have to put it on the stones, on the paper, somewhere else. This information is not existed in reality. And I think that the next step of the next metaverse, or the place where we can be with other more closely, with all the feelings around, I think this is the next beauty. I'm not sure that it looks like the same right now with the avatars or like that, but the combination of
still emerging. It's an emerging technology.
But the combination of the reality and virtual reality is giving us best advantages.
Yeah.
And best feelings.
And it's the future, actually. Yeah. Whoever doesn't believe that right now, or feels like, oh, it's very weird, how we're gonna live in another. Some people, they even describe it as Matrix, but it is the future. And okay, it's really a big hype what is happening right now with people throwing a lot of money in some virtual lands. I wouldn't suggest that. And but yeah, it's the future.
I think the future is really now. We are changing the game. And I think the next game is happening, like in a game, Ready Player One. We are Ready Player One.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much. Please give a big hand to our amazing panelists, Sergey, Sevantsyan, and Maria Xenofontos.